folks, Quillyteen here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Factorio. We are trying to figure out why our chemical plants here, which are supposed to convert light oil into petroleum, are not getting their light oil. This pump, to me, says it should work when light oil is greater than 10,000 in wherever it reads from, and to me that's connected to this tank here, which this tank here has almost 25,000 light oil. To me, 25,000 seems larger than 10,000. Connected to network 2, connected to network 2. Well, that's not the logistics network. The circuit network. If I set you to smaller than, you're also not pumping? You have power, right? Yeah. I don't know how to, like, disconnect. Let's say I just, like, remove the pump and put the pump back. Alright, that works. So, is there a way to find out what the circuit is currently reporting? You die instantly. When light oil is greater than 0. Okay, you're pumping at greater than 0. It's greater than 10 is working fine. 1, 2, 3. Set. You're clearly going. Isn't this exactly what I had before? Enabled when it's greater than this. I'm super duper confused, but these are all producing now. I feel like this is going to fail again at some point, and I still won't understand why. God damn it. Let's take a look. Plastic is once again flowing. That's great, so we'll get some circuit production again. That's good. Now, the same thing is happening with the heavy over here. Now, not that we have any heavy right now, so it's legitimate that this one is turned off. This is circuit number 1. When heavy oil is greater than 10,000, it should be turned on. And I mean, again, it's fine that it's off right now, because all the heavy oil is pumping into the lubricant generators over here, which is then pumping out, and eventually the lubricant will be filled. And then what should happen at that point is, well, it'll get filled whenever these engines stop producing. When there's a backlog here, this will fill up, which means then the heavy oil will start to fill up. And once it's full enough, this will turn on and do that. And we'll, in fact, probably want more of these chemical plants to pump the heavy oil out at that point. Well, I'm not going to say mystery solved, but at least things are working again. I'm very confused. Obviously, we still need to radically scale up this stuff, and I suppose we could do that now. Right? Why not? It's input limited on the petroleum, which is still probably a thing. That's 4, 6. Well, it takes a long time to build, but it's probably worth doing here. What would be the best spot to grab a blueprint from? There's kind of a weird gap there, but that's okay. We can make that work. So if I go and shift-click that, and go and just say from here to here, and remove this radar, which I can't do while that's attached to my mouse, apparently. Right, I'll have to leave the extra gap in there, but that will work. And yeah, just, like, go nuts on that production, because why not, right? Am I trapping myself in here? I am. That's good to know. Let me actually do this like that. That's fine. We don't actually need red here. And if we're going to do it, it's like, you actually want the red at the top bit more than at the bottom. And we probably, it looks like, I mean, it's fine now and it's moving things along, but it's possible we will, in fact, need more coal here faster than we imagine. And in any case, at some point, these will, in fact, run out. Let's check. I set up a bunch of jobs here. By the way, I did realize I'd forgotten this, like, 4-lane here when I built this, so I'm going around filling it in. I'm like, I'm too lazy to rebuild this. Let's just go underneath it. It's fine. And I had to rebuild some of the other connections over here to keep that flowing. I think the idea here is to go batteries, plastic, and I think stone and brick. And we are going to need brick for the electric engine, so we're going to do that. Speaking of electricity, we're still good on this, right? Super good on power. Excellent. So you keep going for now. I think this is... I don't think charcoal is going to be our problem here. Oh, I think you wanted the little poles, and I don't think we've got any in our logistics network. Probably my personal bots used it, but that's okay. We'll just go ahead and put the medium poles in. Something like that. There was clearly something missing along the way here. Okay. Whatever. Here, click. That's because I think the read pattern I put in is going to be a thing. So we are still going to be short 4 chemical plants. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which I'm just going to dump into my my logistics trash slot. It'll eventually get brought over here. It's going to be fine. Okay, so that ups the plastic rate a little bit. It might still be limited by the petroleum, but as long as things are flowing for now, it's going to be okay. We'll recheck some of our numbers later on, and that'll be all right. I still don't remember if we're building radars automatically. I think we are, but I'm going to go ahead and dump some in there just in case. Not that we have any requests for it anywhere, but that will add it to the logistics network somewhere along the way. That's going to be okay. We don't need infinite radars. I don't know if we need radars for one of the science beakers. I'm not sure. Okay, so stone and brick will be nice to get added to our bus because there's a couple of things we need to do that need it. And then one example is the rail over here. And we've got stone that flows in here and here. Like we've got brick production over here. That's actually going to be perfect. Perfect-ish. It's a little annoying to get it maybe where we want it to go. That's the best way to figure this out. I think the best way is actually going to be to extend this out over here. Like so. And I'm going to put the stone sort of in the middle and the brick on the outside. So here's going to be the stone, and we want the brick to end up, say, over here. I don't know what direction we might want it to flow out of. Let's keep it on both sides. Not that our output's that huge, but we don't need massive amounts of output. And by using it on both sides, we can saturate our bus a little bit more, and it'll probably make our lives a little easier. We actually need to come down a bit, and then go that way, like so. Oh, thank you for bringing many pipes to me. And you're gonna go to the other side. Tell you what, I'll leave a 2-gapper in there, just in case it turns out we need to do some stuff later on and have things go underneath there. It's gonna be a little bit easier. So you're gonna come to here, go there, like that. Okay. Let me clear out this blueprint. Grab you. Grab this and paste like that. Just because it'll annoy me to wait, I'm going to go and manually do this a bit, just to make sure that the bricks are making it to the top. Okay, I'm going to let these guys catch up. Poor little guys. Recharge, park within me, deliver unto me my things. Thank you very much. Alright. So, the bricks should be flowing all up here. I don't remember. We do drop off plastic, don't we? This is supposed to be the plastic drop off. It's going to go there. What I could do... is there anyone that's, like, stuck without fuel anywhere? There's no indicator here, right? If someone's out, there's no funky triangle symbol anywhere. There's nothing there. I don't know if you can see anything on the map to whine about a train that's out of order. If it is, there's a good chance I just wouldn't see it. I'm just worried, like, what if there's a train that's stuck somewhere and I have no idea? Anyway, let's assume that's not the case. Where's our plastic? Right over here. You... No, that's not the one. Hold on. Wait, I'm confused about something. What is this? Plastic pickup, red circuit plastic drop-off. Right, that's right. So red circuit pickup, red circuit drop-off. Okay, there you go. No, hold on. No, so we don't have anything that drops off plastic over here. The only plastic pickup we have is people that pick up plastic from the plastic pickup over here, which is very slow, and drops it off to the red circuit. We don't currently drop off any red plastic. That's the battery drop-off. Oh, red circuit, batteries. Right, we have nothing here, and I do want plastic to end up over here. Okay, we don't have to worry about it right now because we don't actually need plastic right now, but that is something we're going to have to adjust. And we do need to dramatically upgrade our plastic production. That means just taking a look at the throughput of our oil and making sure that everything is happy and hunky-dory. Okay. So all that so that we can start producing steel furnaces. No, sorry. Electric furnaces. Red steel brick. Right. We have the electric engines. The assembling machines are trivial and don't share anything with the rest. It's just red steel brick. We've got steel, although... There we go. We've got steel. How are the numbers? I'm going to get the red and the brick on the same line. So we're going to have it come through here, there, there. So you're going to go down, then here, then there, and then like, oops, like that. Because that can use a blue to pick up 15 things, and we'll use a red to pick up 10 things. Because it's got, it takes a while to produce. It's only 5 seconds, actually. So really to get full throughput, we're going to want double reds. Because the reds swing, what, once every second? And we actually need it to swing 10 times every 5 seconds. So we need to swing twice as fast. So yeah, we're going to need double red to pick up. We could have gone with a different thing where it was like grabbing from 2 separate sides, but this is going to be fine. Oh, we got a random piece of wood on there. Okay. So... I think we're going to need a lot of this. Because we need 1 per second? No, we need 1 every 2 seconds for this. Because we've got 7 of these factories. They produce 2 science packs per. So this is 1 science pack per second, but it only needs half that much in terms of input. So it only needs a half an electric furnace per second. If I had 5 of these, that would make 1 per second, which is twice as much as we need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with 4, which will run at slightly less than 1 per second, which will give us a slight surplus. We don't need a huge surplus, just a slight surplus to fill in some sort of chest. Now, if I go and put you over here, and here, and there, you will feed into there, and we only need yellows to output, like that and like that. We don't need to do any sort of wonky balancing. Do something like that, and I'll put a chest right here. It's nice to have it like near the factories because I can see which factory it is. I don't think we need a blue, but what the hell. We'll do that. And that. And again, what I'll do here is I'll do the logistics thingy. Boom, boom. And say, only grab if the number of furnaces is less than 50. Boom. Which is going to be happening right now. There we go. Thank you for dropping things on me. And then from here, I'm going to go as far as possible just to give us a little bit of extra space, maybe for expansions or something, and do that. So at this point, we have half of what we need to make this go. Oh, you're not actually connecting to anything. There you go, something like that. We have half of what we need to make this go. Well, actually, sorry, we have 2/3 of what we need to make this go. Very, very, very slowly. So we need assembling machines, but again, that's super easy to do. What I would like to do, I guess we just have to get assembling machines on the other side of this thing. All we need for assembling machines is what? We need greens, plates, and gears. I'm just wondering if I could piggyback on some of this stuff just really easily and feed it in the opposite direction over here. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes this leads to, like, sloppy spaghetti, but other times it's like, you know what? We really don't need a whole heckin' lot. And gear production and stuff is kind of annoying to throw in. So, again, we only need one every other second. This actually produces way more than we need, so that's good. Oops, I think I don't want to produce one of those. Thank you very much. I just want that. You're going to produce the level 1 things. We're just going to do this. And this is funky as heck. Oh, then we need the underground there, so we actually need it a little further. Like that. And like that. And like this. There's really no room. Unless I swing it out from the outside, which might be easier. Oh, wait. I missed the fact, for some reason, I thought... What the hell? I got too many of things. Get rid of some of this rail. I don't think I... Okay, you'll bring some back to me. That's going to be okay. I didn't realize that this was doing that. So, let's go and move this long distance thing over here. So we got gears right over here. And I should just run the plates onto the outside. Or grab them from down here, maybe. Let's just do that. Might interfere with some of this stuff. Although, if I just do this... There we go. You know, this thing that was supposed to be slightly easier is turning into not one bit easier. But I can do this. If this guy's got to grab gears, he probably has to grab from there. I don't know if he does, but I'm assuming that he will have to. So I'm going to have to leave room for a blue. So just do that. Get rid of you. Do that. Put you back over here. That is not what was supposed to be on there. Because you're just supposed to go and grab like this, and like this, and dump here, and do that, and get power. And maybe a little bit more power over here. That's probably a good idea. You can dump out simple inserters. And let's get rid of these stone furnaces. Who needs that anymore? Let's go and make some of these provider chests. That'll free up some space too. Good. There we go. And then I gotta clean this mess up. Like that. And then pick up the simple inserters, or simple assemblers, and get them in there. So you are now starting... Oh, you're not starting to construct because you're not actually grabbing. Oh, you don't... You can just use the yellows. Save us some power, man. There we are. Okay. So then we want to dump out the purple science on the other side. No reason to use both sides of this. Now, I've probably completely screwed up the math, but if I haven't, then we are producing about 1 per second. Although it'll be very chunky. Again, 14-second cycle, but you get 2. Which means it takes 7 seconds to, per, and then we've got 7 of them. So yeah, 1 per second. And I guess I'm just going to grab this and bring it way down here. And around. And yeah, so we're going to have a lot of science just like sitting on this ludicrous line. But I guess, you know, we've done worse things. I don't know if that's an endorsement of anything we've done, but it is a true fact. So my idea here is to get you to come on the other side of this thing. And then instead of you merging with the gray over here, just run on your own line. So that'll be blue and purple on its own line like this. And yeah, what the hell, will leave the... I don't know why it entertains me so much. Just like be suicidal with that. And like damage things now. I'm like, who cares about damaging things? We've got repair bots. It's so good though. We'll make sure the purple's actually running down here. And our first research is going to be, well, we still don't have the yellows. Automation 3, and then followed by logistics 3. Yeah, and I guess we can just we can do long-handled inserters for this. It'll be fine. Can I... Nope, I'll have to put in a little... Yeah, a little bit here to keep that going that way. And I just realized this actually does not quite line up the way we want. You'd have to come down like this, and then go that way. Which, as a bonus, means I can do this, into there, give me all that. That grabs both sides of it, excellent. And then I can dump purple, a bunch of blues. Ooh, didn't realize it stacked so much in one thing. Wow, look at that. Okay, cool. Here, and then you gotta grab some reds. I know this is like super inconsistent with where I'm placing things. Let's try to put you in the power field anyway. Yeah, you grabbing from that corner might be slightly tricky, but I don't think things will be moving that fast. I think it'll backlog and be okay. And if it's not being backlogged, it's because something down here is using it. I can put you in that power field. And you guys were never connected? So I know we got blues on both, but that's not going to last forever. If we need to, we'll do a manual purge of things later on, but that's okay. So you got that. You still got the production modules on this. We actually have production and speed modules being assembled on bulk here, or in bulk here. And what I probably want to do is add speed modules to everything responsible for science creation, because this is insanely slow. Some of the steps partway through might be able to take production modules. I'm not sure. I don't have any kind of modules on me, right? That's not true. I do have some speed modules. Now, the production for these things is right up here somewhere. It's relatively distinctive, I think. I'm trying to remember where I put them, but yeah, I was going to say right over here. That's going to be fine. Oh, we do have productivity modules in those. Oh, okay. Really? Okay, oh, I didn't realize I had a million of these things. So, because yeah, productivity is what we want. We want to use fewer parts and get some free ones, because you are very materially intensive. And I think the same thing will happen here. So technically they build slower. We get freebies from time to time, and they will keep pace with everything. And I think that's okay. Use a little bit less stuff. I can't put it in there, nor there. I could put speed modules in these. Clearly they're backlogging already. I mean, it uses more power. It uses a lot more power. I don't know. I'm just realizing, are we not producing enough assemblers? Oh, because it takes too long to pick up the iron. Oh. Really? Still. I didn't realize we had to pick up so much of this damn stuff. Yeah, it's still not producing at full pace. Hang on a sec then. Pick you up. Do that. Grab you. Export over there. I don't think it's a question of line capacity. I don't think they're having to wait for iron to come in. They do have to pick up the gears as well, but... There's a shocking amount of material needed for this. I don't think I was sort of mentally prepared for this. But yeah, we should be producing 2 per second, which is more than the 1 per second that this is requiring. We might be doing slightly less than 2 per second, but in any case, yeah, we do end up with a backlog over here, and that's okay. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and put in a little buffer unit in here. Just to compensate for any backing up of the system that might happen later on. We'll have a nice buffer of stuff in here to try to keep an uninterrupted flow of purple being produced. Alright, good. We've got plenty of guns around here, nicely protecting this. Automation 3 is coming in. I don't know if I don't think we're going to be replacing the assembly machines in bulk with the yellows, because I mean that materially is incredibly expensive, so I don't think that's going to happen, but we are going to set up some production for it because we will need it for some things. And I mean, maybe we need so few that hand crafting it is fine, but no, I'll get it automated and put it in the box. I'll probably abuse the logistic systems a little bit to do that. And yeah, mostly what we're going to be looking forward to is whatever we need for the blues here, which I think we'll need reds. I suspect that, you know what, this whole like layout's not going to work out for the space that we have, and we'll have to figure out something else. But we'll deal with that when we get there. Grabbing. Yeah, so you're backlogging. That's exactly what we're hoping to accomplish. The utilization of both sides is going to be a little wonky, but it's hardly a problem. And you're ditching that out. And yeah, our teching is actually happening relatively quickly here because we do have a lot of the speed modifiers that we've accumulated over the time. So then the question becomes, what the heck do we need for the yellow? Well, we need to start producing blue circuits. Now that's interesting, because for blues we need both green and red as well as sulfuric acid. Now, we've got sulfuric acid wherever we produce batteries. Down here. Down here we are producing sulfuric acid. We aren't producing very much. It's not a very difficult thing to do. We need access to petroleum gas. So one way or another, like, we need some sort of gas product as well as the red and green. What I'm tempted to say... yeah, let's get more mining productivity. So, I think at some point I said that this produces minerals faster, but no, it's actually just produces free minerals every now and again, just like the productivity modules, so it's very good. So what I propose is we have a train that picks up some red circuits and some green in the ideal ratio, which is 10 to 1. So it stops at both these little spots, picks up a bunch of green and a handful of red, and then delivers them down here to a station that will then produce the blue. And then the blue gets, I guess, you know, do we get another bus line over here? I mean, I don't think we are ever going to want 4 lanes of blue, but we still might want to, like, you know, it'll be another one of these sort of wild cards, just like this, for example. You know what I mean? This is long enough, actually, that I can go and place these in bulk. on the using the world map, which is very handy. Notice the copper. Oops. I have to cancel that. I can do that from here, yeah. So when you're placing one at a time, it doesn't work, but when you've got a long enough unit, because of the way it skips, that's going to work out okay. What's going on with the copper? That's going on with the copper. So, where am I right now? I can go and fix that. I'd have to, like, do a deconstruction and then reconstruction with blueprints to fix that range. But yeah, I'm very, very close. Let's make sure we've got our full throughput here. That's probably been like that for, well, ever since I did this little corner operation, I suppose. It hasn't been hurting us, but there we go. Much better. Okay, so the bricks are coming in. We don't have full saturation of that. We're clearly using a lot. We might need to get a little bit more to come in. The robot friends, what do we actually need for it? Batteries. So if I've got a place making engines for me, and I do, whoa! Actually, let me do the logic again. I did not realize. Wow, we have got a lot of freaking electric engines. If electric engine is less than 50, then grab. Also, I have a lot of regular engine units in here, which... Right, so I can't control drop because I'm not using the logic thing over here. That's something that's nice. So if I did do the logic thing, grab you, say regular engine is less than 50. And I do have, like, the less than, right? Yeah. And then I can remove that block, because now what I can do is I can control click from here and have it go in. That's going to be okay. Alright, so I'm going to pick up some of you, because then what I can do is I can create robot frames myself. They do take 20 freaking seconds, though, which is no good. So we need to make robot frames. So, batteries, we've got. Green, we've got. Steel, we've got. Electric engines, we've got. So, I can go... We don't have to produce them fast. We just have to produce them constantly, is what I like to do. So, you can make flying robot frames just like this. Do you need a lot of material? Nope. And then put it in... what do we want to do here? What do we need to actually make the bots? Red circuits, green circuits. We've got red circuits, we've got green circuits. What I think I'm going to want to do is split this. I don't think I actually have to put that little line, but it makes it a little clearer. So let's say I do... that. So I'm going to split the frames. So again, it's going to be like a super slow process here. Alright, something like this. And I say, you're going to make logistics robots. Actually, I'm going to do it the other way. You're going to make... oh, there we go. You're going to make construction robots. You're going to make logistics robots. Like this and like this. What? Are you serious? You're blowing shit up? Oh! Yeah, that's pretty legit, actually. Boom. Where are my personal robots? Come on, personal robots. Go, go. There you go. Drop that shit down. Extend. We're going to have to clear this later when our bus gets up here, but I can't be arsed to try to follow exactly where it is right now. Let me make sure my personal robots are... They're not here. I only have 2 in my inventory. Got a bunch of logistics robots, probably because I've gone and torn up one of these things before. That's okay, though. Construction bots. Okay, I have a handful now. That's good. Go, go. Go, go, construction bots. Is that it? Oh, no, there's a giant nest over there. Okay, good. Go construction bots. Okay, let's let that stay aggroed a bit. I'm gonna collect a few of these. Are they still smashing? They're still smashing down there. Hang on. No, don't go and do those. Do those. This is the priority. Sure, whatever. This is fine. I don't know where the power cable is over there. Are you even connected to anything? I'm not convinced that you are. There. Let's get a redundant line. Suppose I could have just shot them at this point. It's like, it's the principle of the thing. It's like, no, I don't wanna. Right, I left the 3 gap in here for... Who's hitting me? Couldn't even see you, you were so tiny and puny. There we go. Alright, good. Okay, let's go and clear this nest. What's our timer at? Whoa, I gotta put a cut in this. Well, it's starting to be damaged slightly. There's only 4 guns, though, and I'm pretty close to some pretty bad stuff. Oh, I gotta let my bots catch up, then they'll want to repair. Oh, some of those are... Are those my construction bots going way off to the other end of the universe? To finish putting down... frickin' transport belts? It's not even within my radius. Oi! Wait, put down the power cable. And then say that. Go, bots! Try not to get yourself killed along the way! Which is partially what's happening. Go out again. You know what? While I'm here, going very, very slowly just produce some bots. And maybe repair. Hold on. Am I out of repair bits? I think I'm out of repair bits. I think that's exactly what's going on there. I suppose I could be, you know, placing some of these things by hand as well. But it's like, once I've got bots, I only want to use bots for everything. Go bots. There you go. Kill the killer wounds. Fill in the gaps. Can't believe these things back here are still firing. It's crazy. This is actually possibly the biggest nest we've cleared so far, but it's really easy to do with this sort of thing. It sucks when you have to load the guns. That's the biggest thing that stops me from clearing these things on mask earlier. Plus, I mean, it's hard to get the higher end armor now. Like, the tech, everything's got a little harder in this version. Oh, a little set of mini nests over here. Let me clean this up with my bots. Then we'll have to go and replace the power conduits. Oops. And then wait for them to park. Go out. Thank you. And do the other one. Lovely. And then down here. And then over here. So just keep moving so that I'm in range at that point. Where are my bots? Go bots. Oh, I'm out of guns! Really? Oh, I guess I never cleaned all of those up over here. Okay. Repair that. Thank you very much. Let's get this stuff cleaned up. Park yourself. Come on, get in. There you go. And yeah, there you go. Grab all these bad boys. Thank you muchly. And those. And I think I'll just pick these up myself. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, so we got to put a cut in here. That's fine and dandy. I got to make sure the logistics network is covering everything that's there. You're complaining that you are missing repair packs. Yeah, we don't have any repair packs in the network. I'm going to grab a bunch of those and a bunch more. Just trash them, that'll get there. I have to make sure the repair packs get added to our actual logistics network at some point. Because I think that will be enough if they do. Keep things going. So if I go and say something like this, just like that, and give you a red inserter, you can grab the greens, and then if we keep this going this way, and do that, and give you a yellow. Excellent. Now, the only problem is these guys have to make it into... They can't just be added to the logistics network. They actually have to be added into one of these little things, which is going to lead me to do a very, very silly thing, but it will in fact work. Grab from there, dump there. I think that might be just out of range. Because it's jumping there, right? So yes, I have to do that, followed by that. I know, there's other things we can do, but every now and again, doing stuff like that really entertains me. It just does. What is still getting blown up, goddammit? It must still be up here. I saw the red marker again, but it may have already gotten, like, replaced or something along the way. And I think I ended up with some logistic bots again at some point. So every now and again, I, like, trash one of these roboports that has logistics bots in it. So then they go into my inventory. But yeah, there we go. So it's a little crowded, it's a little spaghetti-ish, but it's getting the job done. We now have automated production of robots. We're at 133 total logistics and 97 total construction, plus the 10 in my inventory. So that number will slowly, very slowly increase over time, and that is perfectly good for me. It's just going to be limited by how quickly this can be produced, which... So some speed modules, because we can't put productivity. No. Oh, we can. Well, then we should do that, because it's quite materially expensive. Can't do those. No reason to put productivity modules in there, or speed modules, and even the productivity ones are kind of questionable. You can see our batteries, though. We are being drained on batteries, which I think is mostly by virtue of the fact that we don't have enough petroleum gas. Yeah, we're basically sitting at 0 petroleum, which wouldn't surprise me if there was still something that was off here. Well, everything here is producing and pumping, but we might need more cracking, or... Oh, how's our crude? These numbers may have gone down. You can see our crude actually is almost done. I think you can add speed modules to these things, though, to help out with that. We got productivity modules on the oil refineries. I think we can put speed modules on the crude, but I think that these oil patches are nearly tapped out. I don't think they ever run... They don't run out. They just get slower and slower, so that effectively they have run out. I think what we need to do is start tapping these boys over here. Yeah, almost certainly. And to do something like that, I'm just going to ask some bots to, like, pre-place some stuff for me. Like that, and give me a radar there so we can get some sense of what's going on as we work our way over that way, and we'll want to extend our logistics out there as well. There you go. Nice little block like that. We'll keep the logistics connected, give us radar signal, and defend those things. We can get an eye on there. But yeah, we're going to have to start shipping crude. Well, I was going to say shipping crude by train. Honestly, I think just a crude pipeline is all we need to do. Bunch of pump jacks. Well, clear this out. Pump jacks, crude pipeline, here, into here. Done. Why would we need to ship it by train? It's pretty close. All right, there's our mission for next episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time.